Nearly. Oh. Hello and welcome to the Motor Machines channel. It's a bit of an evening ride for me today. I've only just been able to get out, but I've got a good little story where I always wanted to try one of the hill climbs. I went there the other day and I couldn't go because of this. Sugar. Better get out of here, let the farmers. Oh no. Better look. Let's stop that today. Sugar. Yeah, I spotted the farmer, so I had to get back out of there. And then I tried to go back another day. I didn't have my camera on. Somebody stopped me in the middle of a footpath and started speaking to me, and he asked me if about this bike, and then he said he's got a boy who rides a bike, and he said he owns the place and pointed to it. And I was like, oh yeah, I've never been in there, but I've seen some nice trails that go that way. And he was like, yeah, go and give it a try. And there's also another quarry, he said, behind it, which I've never seen. And well, I obliged. I said, well, yeah, of course, I'll take that as a pass. He said, give me a number, and I didn't hesitate because I thought he was being genuine. I give him my number and he called me, checked it was the right number. I've said thank you to him, and he said, feel free, go have a poke around. That was his exact messages back in the text. Feel free, go have a poke around. So I did have a poke around earlier today, but I had a bit of an emergency at home, so I had to get home quickly. I did some hand camera footage of this, because this hill climb, it's not the most steepest, but it's got a couple of ledges, tiny ones, but for me they're concerning. And also it's got like a cliff edge, which you do not want to go one side, so it's not as steep as some I've done, but it's got a bigger element of risk. That's what I would say. There's a bit more risk, and we like risk, we like living on the edge. But there's a few clips of what happened today. Maybe this is ready to go. Nearly. Not bad. Not bad. It could have gone wrong, but it didn't. It actually felt quite safe. I'd rather go up it than down it. Bloody hell. Oh. Whoa. Done it. That's a pass for me. I have a few more goes. I don't want to bore you, but for me this is technically challenging, and I thrive off this stuff. It's like being competitive. Nearly. Oh, that's lucky. So after all that, I think I can get up there comfortably now. It might, you know, out of 10 times I'd probably make it 7, I'd say. Maybe 6, maybe 50-50, but I'm getting better, and I'm coming back up to try again, as it's all kosher. And then we'll have a little look round this new bit of territory I've never been on, which he also said that his boy rides, a KTM 65, 50, I can't remember. And so I invited him over to the woods that I ride in. Just, you know, he's been really nice to me, so I'll return the favour, because, yeah. So not every landowner's an arsehole. No, sorry, arseholes. They're not, I don't blame them really. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not like going in and ripping down little trees, snapping branches. I'm literally just going in there, using the natural territory, what it's meant to be used for. If there's an obstacle, well, it's just natural for this bike. It's natural for bikes, especially off-road bikes, obviously. What else was there? Yeah, like I'm not going in there and leaving rubbish, making new trails. I don't do anything like that. I just use what's there, utilise. I've got this problem recently. Everywhere I go, I'm looking, where does that footpath go? Where does that bridle way go? Oh my god, look, there's a telegraph pole on the floor. That's a jump, a hop, an obstacle. There's just everything I can turn into an obstacle, or I try to, and I imagine it, and then I might go and attempt it. That's pretty bad when virtually everything, even when I go on the dog walk, there I am looking for a ditch. Can I get in and out of that? No. Carry on walking. Is that one? Just everything. For some reason, I just want to try everything on this bike. So I look at everything and see if I can incorporate it into my riding. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm nearly here anyway. Do you know what? When you're allowed somewhere, it doesn't have to drop your heart rate. I feel a lot more relaxed compared to sneaking around sometimes. Like I say, I'm not doing anyone any harm. But look, this is it. Not a very clear run up. You've got to come through here, watch that tree, look at the floor. It's a lot of stones, a lot of twigs, a lot of moss. And as you come here, look, I did try and remove that, but that is not happening. These are all roots, they won't move. You've got this ledge, 5-6 inches. Oh, why I'm sniffing, I know it's my goggles. They push on my nose. Another tree root, they're sharp edges. More. All this loose. I swear, you don't want to go down, look. Whoa. It's a struggle for me. More edges, I'm nearly out of breath trying to get up here. Roots. Yeah, a bit rough, a bit technical. You can't just hammer it up there like some of the hill climbs I've been doing. You've really got to think, balance, move your weight. Need a nice clean run up for this. You know what, I get such a buzz from this, such a buzz. Shit! Oh, what was you saying about a buzz? Sure, my bike's going. Oh. That was lucky. Yeah. I've got to get it off there. It's balanced. Let's have that off. How the hell am I going to get this out? Jesus. I think you saved. Oh my god. I can't even lift it right now. It seems to be wedged. Oh, yeah. Oh no. It's buried in there. Ah, this isn't what I needed an evening ride. I've got to be home to put the kids to bed soon. No. 50 kilos feels a lot heavier on that bike than it does at the gym. You mustn't be put off by something like I told you. It's a bit on the edge, this one. As you saw, I nearly lost the bike. But what I mean, I need to give it a proper inspection while I'm home. That looks all bent to me. We'll have a look at that later on, probably tomorrow, but it'll be at the end of the video. This is, like I said though, it's right on the edge. Love it though. Ready? No. Still trying to get some more air back. Should move them goggles. So much better when you're not overheating. Oh, I nearly. Imagine that. Oh, Johnny. I don't even like going down here on the bike. I know though that if you're a good rider, you just wouldn't brake and you just roll down there, controlling it. Oh, hell. Whew. It's not going very well now. What did I say? About 50% of the time. I think I've made it once out of 3 times. Spoke too soon. But this is what I love about the SUR-RON. Right. What I think I'm doing this time is I'm trying to go a little bit faster. But that's where I hit the little first mound. My bike's going too fast. I lose a bit of traction just before I have to go up that step. That's what I think's happening. So I need to go slower, plant my weight just over this brow. And you still don't do it. Oh my god. You know, sometimes you just want to give up, but you just can't. If I can just do it once more, that'll do. And then we're going to have a look at the other area. Oh. Although look at that, there's another hill climb here. And now I'm allowed in here. There. To remove all those, that's a good one. That's a nice hill climb. Once you remove them, and they're rotten and dead anyway, you're never going to get up there. I'm not anyway. That could be another. Sorry, I'm just going on like this, just trying to get my composure back. Composure. There's another one. Remove that dead branch and that other dead branch. I think you could go up there. Eventually, if you can ever master this one. I knew that was going wrong. Straight away my approach was cack. Oh my god, it's all good fun though. It's all practice. Yes, that will do. That will do, boy. You're over egging the pudding. So this is it. This is it. This is where I've never been. And I'm allowed. New territory. Pretty little bluebells about. So now I don't really know where I'm going. Oh yeah. Not bad, is it? For his little boy, it's not too... Wow. There's definitely potential here. That's some really good. Elevations you could use for jumping. I don't know, there's quite a... there's potential here. I have to get more friendly with him and maybe we can get a digger together. Quite big as well, but those flats, they don't really float my boat. Yeah, it needs some work, but I can see a nice little track around here, definitely. Oh, you can tell they're clearing the sides as well. Oh. It's a little... could get used to this, easy. Adds a few more little bits onto the tracks. Whoa, this way, this way, I remember now. Go around here. It's interesting, definitely. I don't like the woods that are just flat. And that's why we're lucky we've got that nice one with... it's nothing, there is no flat. Yeah, you can see the idea. Like he said, he's building it for his boy. He's 5 years old, I think he said. No, 10. Yeah, he's 10 years old. Bit of a difference. Oh, then. Oh, what's in there? Look, there's even... you open that up, mate. Look at that. There's some not... oh, there's some really good. There's so much potential. Look at all that. He's got... can I get in there? Oh, you just chainsaw a bit of this out. Look at that. You got some really good stuff. Something else up here. No, there'll be any, haven't there? See, look at some of these. You can never tell on the camera, but they're really. I wouldn't try them on my. I would try them on the 170, but definitely not the 190. This is brilliant. You know, just meeting someone who's happy to let you in, but he did say, I don't want you encouraging loads of people over, and you know, it's you've got to keep it secret. It's kind of secret, private, you know, and I'm not going to abuse it. Hell no. It's probably, you know, it's got to be a good 3 acres, I'd say. Easy 3 football pitches. And it's all just for bikes. Brilliant. Right. Anyway, I know it's not been particularly great. It's just been a bit of a, well, we tried that hill climb with the slight risk to it. That went really well. And then we've just come and had to check this place out that I'm allowed. I'm so lucky. But I look forward to more things in here. All he said I've got to do is just let him know when I'm about. Let him know when I'm going up here, text him, call him, whatever, that's all. So, all good. Not all landowners are bad. In fact, I know quite a few, and all the ones I know have really been very helpful and good and nice. But I do hear of the bad ones, so I know we're really lucky here. It's not like I'm a tearaway. So just thinking then, not all landowners are unhelpful or farmers. Some are actually really good, and I'm very lucky and fortunate to have 2 of them on my doorstep, virtually. So I'm going to thank my lucky stars. And I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Moto Machines out.